Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're out on my patio getting some fresh air in. If you hear something going boom, it's fireworks. It's not anything like gunshots or anything. I live in like the suburbs, not in the country, or not in the city, not in the country. So it's just fireworks from the 4th of July. It was raining yesterday, so no one could shoot theirs off. But I just want to talk to you about my story a little bit. So I'm Jack, obviously. 17, about to turn 18 in August. But yeah, so I just graduated high school a couple months ago, month and a half, 2 months, and I've been lifting since, well, I started lifting when I had my first job, had my first few paychecks, and decided I want to get jacked. So this is the first Jack gets jacked moment, because I've always been kind of a nerd, a little bit geeky, nerdy, and I've always heard that like a jacked nerd is someone to be messed with because it's not supposed to happen. You either have brains or you have bronze, and yeah, I wanted that both. So I got my first gym membership about a year after COVID. The majority of that stuff had happened, gone down, and started working out at one of my local gyms, the most popular one. And so there was a lot of people there. This is about sophomore year of high school, and I couldn't even drive yet because I have a summer birthday. It's really late after the school year even ends, and so all my friends turned 18 this year, and I have to wait 3 more months after I graduate in order to turn 18. So I start lifting sophomore year. I lift for about 2 months. I have my membership for about 4 months total, and I'm sporadically lifting a few days a week. And that's really when I first start discovering a bunch of fitness YouTubers, and like got Will Tennyson. I didn't really discover Greg Doucette until about a year ago. Yeah, Will Tennyson was a big one for me. Jesse James West, those guys. And I made a little bit of progress. When I started, I couldn't even bench the bar because I guess I was kind of a late bloomer. I didn't really hit puberty until about junior year of high school. And so, yeah, I had like no muscle depth. Oh, shoot. I'm sitting kind of on the edge here, and my foot slipped off. But yeah, I didn't really hit puberty yet, or hit puberty until like junior year. So little muscle definition, mostly just skinny fat, but the skinny fatness didn't really stop until, well, I'm still kind of a little bit skinny fat right now if you look at my physique videos. But if you hear my voice, obviously, that's why you're watching this video, unless you're deaf, in which case you probably read in the comments section or the subtitles. But voice is like a little bit higher. That's kind of genetic for my dad's side, but it's not, I don't think it's really that high anyway, but it used to be really high. It sounded like an 8-year-old up until about 2 years ago, 2 years ago. Junior year of high school, it started changing, and by the time I started senior year, it was what it is today. So I'm happy for that. But I think I'll attribute lifting to my kind of increase in testosterone, deepening in my voice and everything. I know it's not probably the primary cause, but I like to think that it is. So I started lifting sophomore year. I stopped after a few months. I didn't really like it, I guess. And then I tried it again about a year or two ago, lifting at now the YMCA, different gym. And it was really small. It was really hard to get the correct exercise equipment that I needed because it was only open for a few hours of the day. And so again, I worked as a lifeguard during that time at the YMCA, and so I got a free membership, and so I started lifting a little bit, but it kind of got eclipsed by my swimming and keeping up with my lifeguarding. It got really tiring, and so, well, eventually I quit at the Y, but I stopped lifting at the Y long before it. Fast forward to about September, October 2023. That's when I really started getting into lifting like seriously. So since September, I've pretty much been lifting 5 to 6 days a week for the entirety of my senior year. Now, I'm not as big as I could have been. Why? Well, first, my first few mistakes were I tried to cut really early on in my lifting, and that was a really bad idea because I just assumed because I was skinny fat that I would cut down and lose fat. That didn't really help because I didn't really make any progress in the gym and started to get a little discouraged. So I started a maintenance phase, and I've been I maintained 195. That's what I was at before. 195, 6'1", 6'2". I was still growing a little bit. I think I might still be now, but it's already inconvenient to sit in a plane. My knees hit the seat in front of me, so I really don't want to be any taller, believe it or not. That, like, when you're 6'2", you're kind of at the peak of where it's, like, I guess attractive and beneficial, and you're bordering on that point where you're so tall that you're not an average person anymore. You're taller than the people are supposed to be, and stuff isn't made for you. Cars aren't made for you. I'm really glad that I'm not like 7 feet tall. Like 0.001% of people are, but yeah, that'd be crazy. Anyway, you won't see as much gains on me as you would like a 5'9" average individual. So another factor that I haven't made as much progress as I could have is, obviously I've mentioned it in a few of my other videos. Sorry, I got a notification on my phone here. Is that in March of 2024, so a few months ago now, I realized that I had a hernia, and so not sure how I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it when I was attempting a 1 rep max. I engaged my abs a ton and I felt a pain, but I didn't really notice any side effects until like March, so like probably a year later. But so I got that fixed in April. I was out of lifting for about 2 months total because I couldn't lift for about a month leading up to the surgery after I got diagnosed, and I couldn't lift for a month after the surgery. So in total, yeah, about 2 months of no lifting. But I tried to stay active in that time, and I don't know how much actual muscle I lost. I know I lost a lot of definition, but I do know that I went from about 195 to between 180 and 185. So I lost around 10 to 15 pounds in that 2 month span. So that's kind of why I weigh myself every single day now, just to make sure that I'm not going to be losing too quickly or gaining too quickly, just to monitor that progress a little. So if I see a trend in my weight, because I average it out throughout the week, and if I see an upwards trend, I'll cut my calories slightly. If I see a downwards trend, I'll up my calories slightly. And that's how I've been doing my maintenance phase. I haven't really been tracking calories as much because I've been tracking calories for about, even though I haven't been lifting, I've been tracking calories. And so I've gotten pretty good at tracking my calories and knowing what I can and can't eat in the day. So now I'm back. I think I got pretty good, back to where I was, muscle definition. My lifts are all back to normal, how they were before, and I'm actually starting to make some more progress towards my goal. My goal, I want to bench my body weight by the end of the year, and it's a very lofty goal indeed, but a couple of my goals are to, I want to squat my body weight, or more preferably squat like maybe 200, 225, so adding 90 pounds onto my squat. And very lofty goals that probably won't hit them, but I'm gonna shoot for those goals. And I posted a video earlier today that I'm starting a cut, and again, I'm not sure, not scientifically proven. My maintenance calories is around 2,800, and so I'm cutting down about 2,500 a day. And I'm doing an 8-week cut from the beginning of July to the end of August, and then I'm going to maintain that for a month just to get hormone levels, everything back in check. Starting October 1st, I am beginning a bulk, and I'm bulking for several months. I'm bulking from October to January. So, and then I'll maintain that for another month, and then I'll start the cut. My goal is to be at my body weight. I believe that I can naturally achieve about 195, 200 pounds lean, at, again, 6'2". So I'm hoping for that, but if I end up lighter and more muscular than that, that's fine. But maybe somewhere in there. I would like to be somewhere in there. But if that gets to be like inconvenient or unhealthy, then I'll probably cut again down to a healthier weight. So that's basically my story of my lifting and everything. I've been like kind of skinny fat my whole life and everything, so I'm really trying to make a difference here. But did my 30 minutes of cardio today. I walked 1.7 miles to burn some extra fat. I lifted, I did arms today. I'm taking a rest day tomorrow because I'm working, and I work as a CNA, certified nursing assistant. So I'm walking around, I'm on my feet. It's a very physical job, and I'm burning some extra calories, and I have started wearing my Fitbit again. So hopefully that will give me a little ballpark of how many calories I'm actually burning on a day-to-day basis. And I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt, but I'd like to see how many calories more it says that I burn on my work days. I'm working an 8-hour shift tomorrow, so I like to see how many calories I burn because I'm walking around, I'm sweating. It feels like a workout by the time I get done. Some days I feel like I've been hit by a truck, but yeah, that's my story. So you probably didn't make it to the end, but that's okay. At least you tuned in, you watched a little bit of it. But I post a lot of shorts throughout the day, documenting my journeys in progress and everything. I'm documenting the cut, and I'm documenting the 30 days of longevity mix. And I also give some quick updates in the shorts, but I do hope to make some longer form videos, maybe compiling a few of the shorts and adding in some extra content for you guys in the longer form, because I don't really like to edit my videos or cut them down too much. I just want to give them to you raw and unfiltered, uncut, so you can really see what everything's like. It's unedited, unaltered, and you guys can get the full experience without any added things. Maybe I'll play like a music track in the background, but that's probably the extent of my cutting, unless I screw something up, make a mistake, or need to be in the 1 minute for a short. That's all for today, guys. Truly, I think I've said see you guys tomorrow for about 2 videos today already. The longevity mix, I said see you tomorrow, and my update video, I said see you tomorrow. So this one, I will truly see you tomorrow. Also, I am working on writing a book, so I got work, I got college prep to do, I got lifting, I got all this stuff to do, along with making videos for you guys. So I'll keep you updated on the progress of my book, and my face looks like the moon almost. Like this part is just gone, but trust me, it's still there. I still have a full face by the end of the day. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I maxed out my calories today. I woke up at noon because I worked a night shift the other day, and so my sleep schedule has been crazy. So I slept till noon today, or till 1 p.m. actually, and had a bowl of oatmeal with some yogurt, went to the gym, came back, and then for dinner I had some sausage, some andouille sausage links with hot dog bun and rice from the 4th of July, still eating up those foods. And then for my second dinner, I had a steak quesadilla, which was delicious. 80 grams of protein, 800 calories. That thing was amazing. Then followed up with a bowl of strawberries and one of those pure protein bars. So now I will truly see you guys tomorrow. Let me know if you'd like some updates on that book I'm writing. I'm probably gonna go work on that right now. It's historical fiction, so I will see you guys tomorrow. See you in the next one. Tomorrow's a rest day because I'm working, but I'll see you then with the longevity mix at the very least.